Peace, love, happiness, family. Back at you again. This is your host, Monte. For those of you who are new to the channel, I want you to know that any topic that you want to discuss, leave it in the commentary. We'll discuss it. If I know about it, I'll share it. If I don't, I'll learn about it. On this channel, it's my desire to always be able to bring any and everything to the table that is necessary to be discussed. I believe us as individuals, we should be able to dialogue reasonably and talk about anything that needs to be talked about that is important in human development, human growth, and society as a whole. So with that being said, let's talk about fine-tuning our relationships with each other, whether they are friendships, whether they are personal relationship, intimate, whatever it may be. They need to be fine-tuned. And one of the ways to fine-tune those relationships is for each individual to fine-tune him or herself. So this is the key. A lot of the times we run into trouble in relationships because we really are not fully developed as individuals ourselves. And not saying that you would ever be fully developed, but you can be at a higher state of mental and emotional clarity, and with a healthy self-respect for you. This is one of the things that I feel relationships and people who are in those relationships, why relationships start to go bad or get sour. One of the reasons is the individuals are not really focusing in on fully developing themselves mentally, emotionally, spiritually, for those of you who are spiritual, not totally focused in on getting themselves together absent of their partner. It's almost as if we depend on our partner to deliver for us the emotional, psychological, mental things of feeling of happiness and joy. It has to come from that in other individuals. They have to be showing us some type of affection, some type of love. Now, we do need love. We do need affection. This is true. But we should never depend on it coming from an outside source. If it comes from the outside source, that is a bonus. And that in and of itself, with a well-developed individual who has a healthy self-respect for themselves, will elevate them even higher. But we need to be already at an elevated place where we can generate our own happiness, our own joy, where we can be grateful and where we can have gratitude for the things that we are doing within ourselves that is bringing us to this state of being mentally and emotionally speaking, and spiritually, again, for those of you who are inclined to spirituality. So with that being the case, start looking introspection. Go inside and inspect yourself and examine what it is that you can do better within you, absent of any other individual. Don't base your worth on other individuals. This is the worst thing that you can do, especially females. Males too do it, but females, you get caught up in basing your worth based off what the guy or what males think of you. And this is an issue. Your worth is what you determine it is. And how you can build that worth is to build yourself, not in an arrogant, not in a aggressive, not in a mean spirit way, but in a way that's building you as a person so that you can be the greatest example of what it is that you can be, absent of anyone else. And if someone else comes into the picture and they are developed and they are groomed and they are at that place where they're evolving to a mental, emotional, spiritual state where they can be alone and still find the gratitude, the self-respect, the self-worth, and the happiness and joy by being themselves, then now you have the recipe for a relationship that will stand the test of time, a relationship that will build and grow and move forward. So with that being said, again, we have to build a healthy self-respect before we can join unions with others and then expect that union to be able to develop and evolve into something that's great, something that is sustainable, something that lasts, and something that produces not only joy for each individual, but joy for those in the world that are around them. So with that being said, thank you for coming. I hope you come back. Sign up if you need to, if you want to, for the channel. I appreciate you. Peace, love, happiness. Have a great day.